Hello, and thanks for joining me. We're going to talk about touring homes and give you a few really helpful tips you can use during your search for the one. For most people, touring homes is the fun part. You've sifted through hundreds of photos and narrowed your search. All of your daydreaming, your neighborhood research, and your pre-approval work has brought you to this point. And it's fun, enjoy it, but you also want to make the most of your time. So I want to share 7 key tips to help you get the most from your house hunting experience. Let's jump right in. Number 1 is to make sure you give yourself enough time. Don't try and cram a dozen home tours into an afternoon. You don't want to feel rushed, especially when you find a home you like. You also need to factor in the time it takes to get from one property to the next. A good real estate agent can help you get the most from each tour. Number 2 is bring a notebook and camera so that you can take pictures and notes throughout your tour. There's a lot to see and you're probably not going to remember everything, especially if you're looking at more than one house. Take good notes and ask your agent if it's okay to take pictures. Take a tape measure with you too. Number 3 is don't sweat the small stuff. Don't let things like bad carpet, ugly wallpaper, or outdated appliances scare you away. These aren't always cheap fixes, but it's obviously a lot easier to change carpet or appliances than a home's location or the lot size. Don't get caught up in things you can fix pretty easily. Tip number 4 is you are not being nosy. You should open the cabinets, the doors, and the windows. Check out closets and look under rugs. I know it might feel like you're being nosy, but consider it doing your due diligence. You want to make sure the home meets your needs. You also don't want any surprises, like a warped or stained floor hiding beneath a rug. Some buyers even bring a golf ball or marble with them to check whether the floors are level. Number 5 is keep your emotions in check. Some sellers might just take a walk or hang out at the neighbors while you're touring the house. I know it's tough, but avoid oohing and eyeing about a home's features if there's a chance the seller might hear. Wait until you're back in the car with your agent to talk about what you loved and what you didn't. You don't want to compromise your negotiating position or even risk offending the seller of your dream home. Here's tip number 6. If you like a home enough to go for a second showing, try and see it at a different time of day. Go during your morning commute so that you know how long it takes you to get to work. Go after work and look and see if people are sitting on their porches or playing in the yard with their kids. Can you hear road noise or other sounds that maybe weren't there on your first visit? Seeing the home again at a different time of day helps give you added insight and perspective. And last, tip number 7 is to remember your priorities. You've already spent time defining what you want in a home. Think about your handful of genuine must-haves and hold them close. You might see all kinds of cool new features as you tour more and more homes. Backyard waterfalls and 2-story fireplaces are definitely cool, but keep your true priorities top of mind. It'll help you stay focused on what's important to you. It's also okay though if those priorities shift as you look at more homes. Just be honest with yourself about your needs versus your wants. I hope these tips help you get the most from your home search. Thanks so much for watching and happy house hunting.